back to the channel. Today is another brand new obstacle testing day. Today, I brought my trusty four-wheel steering Axial Capra. Mark recently bought the smaller version, but it won't be hitting the trails just yet. First, it needs some upgrades. Because in its stock form, this little Capra has been more disappointing than impressive. So this is the new obstacle. It's still a work in progress, but part of it is already open for testing. Eventually, it's going to be much bigger, and there will even be an entire lower level that will be fully drivable. This thing is going to be awesome! This Capra is incredibly capable on the right terrain, but for these smooth and narrow climbs with obstacles, it doesn't seem to be in its element. Maybe a set of stickier tires would make a difference, or perhaps the smaller stop tires are actually the better option here. I think I'll start by trying those next time. In the meantime, I'll give the Capra a helping hand every now and then to make it to the top. One tumble isn't a big deal, but if I can avoid sending it into an uncontrolled gravity test, that's definitely preferable. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. I'll just give it a little assisted climb to near the top, and then we can check out the rest of the new obstacle. You can immediately tell that an incredible amount of thought, time, and effort has gone into creating this new obstacle. Everything has been carefully considered. The overall design, the impressive length, the variety of lines to choose from, and even what is still planned for the future. Even in its unfinished state, this obstacle is already a fantastic addition to the course and offers a great mix of challenge, technical driving, and fun. What makes it even more impressive is that this is only the beginning. Looking at what is already here and hearing about the future plans, it's easy to imagine just how amazing this obstacle will become once it is completely finished. The possibilities seem endless, and I honestly can't wait to come back and drive it again once the next stages have been completed. Just like so many of the obstacles at this venue, this one clearly reflects a huge amount of passion and creativity. A massive compliment and sincere thank you go to the person who designed and built this masterpiece. Creating something on this scale takes vision, dedication, and a lot of hard work, and it truly deserves recognition. Outstanding work! This obstacle is absolutely brilliant and will undoubtedly provide countless hours of enjoyment for many RC enthusiasts to come. And this is where the construction currently ends. So let's turn the Capra around and have another go at this amazing obstacle. Sometimes a completely different challenge appears when you drive the same section in reverse. So let's see what this side has in store for us. One thing is crystal clear now. This Capra definitely prefers going down obstacles rather than climbing up them. Going downhill, it feels confident, stable, and almost unstoppable. Point it uphill though, and suddenly things become a lot more interesting. The smooth surface and narrow lines make every climb a real challenge. But that's exactly what makes this hobby so enjoyable. There's always something to improve, tweak, and come back to conquer another day. And now that I'm here at RC045 again, I can take some extra time to enjoy this beautiful crawler course. There are so many great obstacles and technical sections to drive that it's impossible not to have a good time here. Every visit offers a new challenge, and that's exactly what makes this place so special. Now that so many new obstacles are being added here at RC045, I'm starting to seriously wonder if it's finally time to add a new 1/10 scale crawler to the collection. Most of the obstacles here have been designed with 1/10 scale vehicles in mind, and while the Capra is an incredibly capable machine in certain situations, I'm beginning to feel that a different type of crawler might be better suited to tackle some of these technical sections. At the moment, I'm strongly considering the Axial SCX10 Pro. From everything I've seen and heard within the crawler community on YouTube, it seems to be an extremely capable crawler straight out of the box. It appears to have a very low center of gravity, excellent climbing abilities, and the kind of technical performance that would be perfect for many of the obstacles found here. Of course, videos only tell part of the story, and real-world experience from fellow enthusiasts is often much more valuable. What I'm really looking for is a crawler with a low center of gravity, plenty of stability on side hills, strong climbing performance, and enough versatility to handle almost everything this fantastic crawler course can throw at it. I don't mind making a few upgrades if necessary, but ideally I'd like a crawler that already performs at a very high level from the start. The biggest challenge right now is simply choosing the right model. There are so many outstanding crawlers available these days that it's becoming harder and harder to make a decision. Every manufacturer seems to offer something special, whether it's Axial, Vanquish, Element, Traxxas, or one of the many custom options available. The more reviews I watch, the more confused I become. One video convinces me that I've found my next crawler, and then the next video sends me in a completely different direction. So this is where I could really use your help. Many of you have years of crawling experience and have probably owned or driven a wide variety of rigs. If you have any recommendations for a capable and versatile crawler that can conquer most of the obstacles here at RC045, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're driving, what modifications you've made, and which crawler you would choose if you were in my position. Any advice, suggestions, or personal experiences would be greatly appreciated, because choosing my next crawler is proving to be quite a challenge. Well, it looks like the front steering servo has finally given up, so I might as well spend the rest of the session having a bit of fun with the Capra and enjoying the course while I still can. After all, there is no point in packing up immediately when there is still plenty of fun to be had, even with a wounded crawler. It does mean, however, that it's time to head back to the workshop once again and fit a new steering servo. I suppose that's all part of the RC hobby. Just when you think everything is working perfectly, something decides that it's time for an upgrade. Thankfully, broken parts and workshop sessions are just as much a part of the adventure as the driving itself. Despite the servo failure, I've had an absolutely fantastic time out here today. The new obstacles are amazing, the crawler course keeps getting better and better, and there has certainly been no shortage of fun, challenges, and laughs along the way. So, on that note, thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate your support, your comments, and all the advice you continue to share. And as always, on to the next RC adventure.